Favelas are scattered throughout the cities of Brazil. Though beset by social ills and faced with limited opportunities, people born in these poor communities see sporting excellence as a chance for a better life. With success stories like sporting legend Pelé, football is traditionally regarded as the sport that can offer prospects for advancement. In recent times, others such as basketball, volleyball, and badminton have introduced development programs to encourage healthy living in the country's poorest neighbourhoods. In 1998, the Miratus project was set up in order to create opportunities for the young people in Rio's Chacrinha favela. Founded by keen shuttler Sebastia Oliveira, he made badminton the focal point of the Miratus campaign to encourage youngsters to choose sport and an honest lifestyle rather than criminal activity. Fast forward 18 years, and not only has the initiative given new opportunities to countless youngsters, but it's also producing champions. Led by Sebastia's own son, Igor, who is on course to becoming one of the country's first badminton participants in this year's Olympics.
O badminton vai ser mais divulgado aqui com as Olimpíadas Rio 2016.
With the upcoming Rio Olympics, badminton will become more popular in Brazil. I think people will be curious about the sport and they'll be interested to play badminton. This is good for us. Hopefully in the future, we can become one of the most powerful countries in world badminton, just like football.
Se o badminton for igual futebol, por exemplo.
A bold ambition, but when you think of how far the Miratus project has come, it's not impossible. Sebastia was introduced to badminton purely by chance, when his Italian schoolteacher returned from a training course with a racket and a shuttlecock. Already a keen table tennis player, he was hooked from the moment he hit his first shot. But how do you make the leap from budding player to founder of a charitable project? Sebastia endured a tough upbringing and soon learned to live on his wits. However, at the age of 16, he found a mentor, someone who changed the way he looked at life.
I was fortunate to have someone guide me in my youth. That person helped me take advantage of the opportunities I had. He taught me to fish instead of just giving me food. He reached out to help me instead of waving me off like everybody else did. That made a huge difference as it made me see life with a positive perspective and gave me a focus for the future. So I wanted to give back to the community as I was also from a social project. It changed my life and I wanted to set up my own project to help others like me.
The lengths to which Sebastia went to make his project a reality is truly admirable. From the outset, he was inspiring youngsters in the favelas to give badminton a try. However, he found it difficult to improve players in order to take them to a competitive level. He attempted various coaching techniques, but it was only when he injected a Brazilian twist that he began to see results.
Por mais que o nosso projeto seja projeto de inclusão social, ele ao mesmo tempo capacita atletas de potencial olímpico.
The aim of this project is not only to help the children in the community, but also to potentially develop badminton players of the highest level for the country. In the early years, I found that our players had difficulties moving on court. Their movements were clumsy, and that's where Samba came in. As Brazilians, we all know how to dance Samba at some level. Some, of course, know it better than others. So I developed a training system that would teach the kids the Samba dance and incorporate it into useful techniques for badminton that will help their movements on court.
Verba para pagar professores. E deu certo. A gente tem aí o nosso pessoal sambando bonito.
So, badminton Samba style was born. Initially, there was skepticism and resistance, but Samba is very much entrenched in the DNA of Brazilians. It turned out to be an inspired idea.
É mais o jogo de perna, né? A coordenação.
Samba helps your footwork and your coordination. Badminton is like ballet, where you have a lot of complex movements.
Você faz movimentos.
Especially when you need to recover the shuttlecock. Samba helps with the fluidity of your movements on court. If you can master the Samba dance steps, it'll help strengthen your badminton footwork and technique on court. You'll be able to build a strong foundation in the basics of badminton.
Sebastia's innovative method was a hit. For nearly 2 decades, he's successfully trained hundreds of young people in a sport they never played.
Samba badminton is really cool. It's fun and makes me want to play badminton. The Samba moves help me move better and faster on court. I want to go to the Olympics and win a gold medal.
The Miratus project has given the youth in the community a positive pathway. Its success has seen players go on to become national champions, and on the international level, their players have won over 30 Pan-American titles. Sebastia is a true hero. He showed the people in the favelas that with badminton, you can be successful in life.
Esse material mudou a minha vida. Eu me senti mais importante.
I didn't change the life of these kids. It's badminton that has changed their lives. You cannot imagine the joy of seeing these kids having fun when they play badminton. It's taken them off the streets and has given them a purpose and a goal. And when you manage to see one through to the podium, that moment is priceless. People thought I was crazy, a complete lunatic when I first started this project. Now look at what we've achieved and look at our results. Who's the crazy one now?
Muitos falavam, esse cara é louco aqui. Então, a loucura está aí com esse resultado todo. Ah, moleque!